Welcome to another mini episode of the YGC Collective. I'm one of your hosts, Giovanna Burgess-White, with my co-host,
Yvette Valdenegro. So excited to be here. So excited to keep sharing.
I know we are with sponsors today. We are talking to Girija Patel. She is one of we've known her for a few years now. She is going to come with a lot of knowledge, and she's going to really talk about law in your business. And before we bring her on, the reason why we're doing the mini episodes is, again, if you've already purchased your tickets to the collective, you need to get to know your sponsors and speakers, stalk them, follow them, because time is precious. When you go to the sponsor auditorium, we want you to already go with questions. Fill your cup, because these sponsors have amazing knowledge, wisdom, tools, tips. And then for speakers, same thing, like who are you picking, what's filling your cup, and what questions are you asking? This conference is extremely interactive. It's not one of those just sit and take notes. So that is why we are doing this, but it is your homework to get to know sponsors, to get to know speakers, the social media that Girija has, her YouTube channel. I mean, like I said, she has so much information. Just jump on there, listen to some of her shorts, and today we're going to bring her on so she can introduce herself and tell us what she does. Welcome.
Hi. Thank you so much for having me. This is such a, I feel so honored, but also such a privilege to be a part of this group and also the YGC Collective. I'm super excited for it. You know, it's a couple days before my birthday, and and every year I personally give myself a birthday gift. And my birthday gift is always a very intentional gift of growth. And so this is what my birthday gift is to myself this year is, of course, coming there, sponsoring it, but then being a part of this amazing group of women that you're bringing together. So thank you.
No,
thank you.
Really thanking you. Yeah, we're excited. People that have gone to our events or been around us or done something with us, they know that there's a lot of purpose and intention, and we've been planning this for over a year now. And then how really the speakers and the sponsors came into alignment. So not only is this for personal growth, business growth, mind, body, and soul, what you bring to the table for all of our entrepreneurs and our small business owners are really answering all those questions on, like, what am I supposed to be doing here? Should I have a contract here? Like all the things that we're Google searching and we get like 1,000 different responses. You're the woman that can answer those questions. So tell the audience a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Yeah, thank you. I am Girija Patel, your legal BFF in a nutshell. But I do provide, a lot of legal assistance, strategizing, and consultations to business owners. So whether you are a small business owner, startup, creative entrepreneur, online business owner, I'm here for you to help you and guide you in your business law questions and also intellectual property questions. Because at the end of the day, we have all of that, and all of that coexists, and you can't get rid of it. You can't run away from it. It'll eventually creep up. And so it's better to just embrace it and become really confident about it rather than having other people tell you what it should or shouldn't be like. And so I'm here to help the basics. Every gateway into GBP Law is through education, like you mentioned earlier, whether it's through the Instagram, social media, or YouTube, or even my website. I truly believe knowledge is empowerment. And so I just want to give as much as I can give until I need to come in and actually help you. So.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And I always feel like we wait till the last minute or something happens, something bad has happened in our business. And then that's when they're reaching out to you. So I like what you're doing, and what you're saying that you're doing is the education piece behind it, or for people who are thinking about starting a business, right? Like a lot of the times we jump into it and we don't do our homework when it comes to how to start a business, what paperwork do you need to have, how long it takes. So you do a great job, and it's simple and easy. You're not using these big words and things that we don't understand. You make it super simple for a business owner to be able to get that.
Thank you. Yeah, that is the whole goal. That's the whole goal ultimately, is so that it is palatable and it's understandable. And I agree with you. It's better to be preemptive than to be reactionary. And when you're preemptive, you can actually take law and make it part of your strategy in your business operations, rather than trying to fix it later on, where you end up paying double the amount, rather than just preemptively covering what you can, so that later on you can, mitigate the blows that might be happening, or even completely make them go away.
Yeah. Okay. So since people are getting to know you, just give us one little thing that you seem like, wow, this always gets brought up. This is maybe one or two, the number one or two question that when someone meets you, they go, oh my gosh, I got to ask you. Like, what is it? What is a problem that you know you are definitely solving and helping with other people?
Oh goodness, there's so many, but lately a lot that I have been seeing are breakups, business breakups, and they're so tough.
Mm.
They're so tough to handle. And unfortunately, sometimes people are just in such a happy space when they're first getting into a business, but then they don't know how to break up happy because they don't have anything to help them break up happy. And so, what we need is a good, solid partnership agreement or a company agreement. So, a lot of times people come to me and be like, oh my gosh, what do I do now? Or, they'll even get into collaboration thinking it's a very benign, collaboration. They're going to do this. I'm going to do this. It's going to be easy peasy. And then at the end of the day, when money gets involved and you see the return on it and you see how much work you put into it, it's not as easy to walk away and say peace out. And so that's the one place where I'm like, and you needed me before you got into this, but it's okay. I got you. So that's one thing, just really making sure that anything we're doing, we're really getting the contracts and agreements in place, even if it's a basic piece of paper and you're writing just what your names are, what you're bringing to the table, what you're taking away, and how to exit if there is a moment to exit. And so I can help with that, or you can just literally put it on a piece of napkin and call it a day if you need to. But that's one big thing. And a lot of other things that is like trademark issue. Do I trademark my name? Can I use this name? I'm planning on creating this, educational course, or I'm starting a new business. And that whole concept of trademark, content creation, somebody's copying what I'm doing. Those are really hot topics that keep coming up as well. And, just in general, just the operations of a business, a lot of going in and out with your clients, but even vendors, like third parties that you're using. And so for me, it's all about what are your operations? What's your flow looking like? Where are the pain points? And let's figure those out. And then let's start tackling them one by one. And so those kind of things are a pretty zoom out way of looking at stuff in your business. But at the end of the day, you can really just start the basic legal 101 on your business as well at that point.
Oh my gosh. I feel like someone's listening. They're like, is she here with me? Does she know that this is exactly what I'm going through? Like every single one of those points, I feel like someone's like, uh-oh, she just nailed it. Because those are real life reality things that we as business owners go through. But so glad you have a resource for sure.
Yeah, it's a real thing. And, at the end of the day, there's a lot of emotions involved. And that's why there's also a lot of like issues and contention happening because of the emotions. So, a lot of times what happens is when you have an agreement in place, it kind of helps navigate those emotions because you already know you agreed to something when you were in a happy space. And so the negative space is filled with emotions, it's filled with a lot of hurt. And, it's hard to navigate that. And it's hard to think through and be clear. And that's just human nature. I can come in and be as sterile and stoic about it, but that's not the reality. And so for me, it's really just helping the clients and even talking about those hard issues in the beginning when everybody is happy. And so it's easy to talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is important. People don't think about that when they're starting a business or, like you said, going into partnerships or collaborations. Well, we're excited to have you at the collective. We hope that this little mini episode has opened up the door for our audience and our guests to go follow you, to go, again, website, your YouTube channel is amazing, your Instagram, and just start understanding who you are, what you do, so that when you do meet Girija at the sponsor auditorium, you already have questions to ask and really just get your cup filled with whatever it is you need in law. So thank you for being here with us today. We really appreciate you.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Giovanna and Yvette. I'm super excited about August. Come and say hi to me. Leave a comment. Send me a DM on Instagram. Everything is GBP Law, whether it's YouTube or send me an email. I'm happy to say hi to you, and I can't wait to see you. And I'd love to connect with you beforehand as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, already I hope everybody sees how approachable she is. And sometimes we have this idea that people in law are not approachable and that she exudes the complete opposite. And then it dawned on me, most of the time, just to have an appointment or to talk to someone, we're talking $300 and above, just to have someone's ear. She's going to be there, ready, available, to answer questions, have interaction, and to see how she can help further with all their questions. So love it.
Yeah. So we're making you do your homework. This is not just one of those conferences that you show up and you're just going to be like, oh, I'll figure it out when I get there. Go stalk her. All of the information is wherever you're watching right now. So you can click on our Instagram, on our YouTube, on our website. And like I said, this is the time we have the next almost 2.5 months to really get to know who's going to be there as a sponsor. The sponsor auditorium will be open throughout the whole day, before and after sessions, and then what 3 speakers you really want to go listen to so that you can fill your cup. And if you're coming to VIP night, you get to meet the speakers and sponsors in a very intimate setting. So it's just nice to know already who you're talking to, kind of get through the BS and get talking to the things that really serve you best. So we thank you, Girija, for being on. We'll be back on again next week with more speakers and sponsors.